What am I saying? What am I saying today? I'm just gonna talk and then upload. I'm not really gonna get hyper fixated on trying to evolve my channel as it is, as much as I admire content creators, YouTubers, like, for example, like fucking the Witch of Wonderlust, like, following her for ages, man. Gonna get a tattoo in February if lockdown's not like still going on. The January ones are cancelled. I'm in February, so my one might be cancelled as well, so it just depends. But I'm gonna get a tattoo in February, a draconian tattoo of the Wonderlust Coven seal, because, like, you know, like, fucking, I just really admire Olivia Graves. Like, yeah, we all have I feel like we all have our secret icons, or it's not so secret, and it's like, until, like, think about it, like, you're like watching people or something, or you're trying to get to know someone, and like when you find out they're idols, sometimes it's like, whoa, fuck, like, it literally couldn't have been anyone else, or that makes so much sense. And it's that sort of realization of who they're listening to, who they're watching, who they're taking influence from, that you find out, and it just, like, speaks volumes about who they are. And but at the same time, like, there's that separation of humanity in itself that I find really interesting. Like, we all take influences from people every day, every single day, not just the ones that you choose, not just the artists that you look at, listen to, like, whatever, but every single day you're taking in new information and meeting new people. And I think this is the really interesting thing about humanity, is that at the end of the day, you're always going to be like that person, that one person. But in saying that, like, you're also always learning, and it's who you're, like, learning from, or, like, taking influence from, that kind of, like, shapes you, molds you, like clay. Like, I feel like I'm gonna use some ancient Egyptian sort of I know the stories. There were, like, once people, like, created by witches that were made of clay, and they could be molded into whoever the witches wanted, and then they would become real to a certain extent, only they would be extremely fragile. Like, once they were defeated, like, they were, like, on the outside, they were just so unbreakable, and then they would shatter as soon as you know how to break them. And I feel like growing up in this world and becoming who you are, it's like you are drying clay. You see what I mean? I am drying clay. I am being created. I have been created, and I'm still changing. I'm getting less soft, I'm getting harder, I'm getting tougher, and I'm also getting older, and one day I'm just going to crinkle away, fade away into the dust, and I'm fine with that. I'm surprised at how fine I am with that. And I guess from my own kind of, like, my own experiences, like, yeah, I'm used to looking at my own mortality from a young age, because I was born with Aplasia cutis congenia, and I was told that it's never gonna hurt me, it was never gonna harm me. They just needed to do surgery and take it out. And this is what confuses me, is that like I'm a fully like well-bodied person, able to do things. Yeah, like the back of your brain is like your sensory and language input center, so like I'm guessing my communication can be a bit off. But like I'm always learning to be better and that sort of stuff. And like I don't know if it's the sort of like, because if I've had surgery, it's not my answer isn't going to be brain damage. I don't have brain damage. I have probably a bit of head pressure and like a bit of just a bit of cosmic like scarring, but it's all like aesthetic, if you see what I mean. So yeah, I rolled over. I was like, I'm gonna go to sleep, and when I checked the time, it's literally what, like 6 in the afternoon. It's like, no wonder my sleeping pattern's off and that sort of stuff. But yeah, no. I just wanted a little chat, take note of how I'm thinking, what I'm feeling. I wrote my friend a little story and sent it to them, and I keep thinking about that story. And like the starter is actually Nako once said it, so I started it off. So I paraphrased Nako. And it's just, there are two wills. One makes you strong, one makes you weak. Nako goes on to say, in the chaos, find your keep. And yeah, no, like, I guess I'm just still learning to I'm always still learning. Anyways, I just went to a little chat. I'm in bed. I went for a flat viewing today. It's exciting. Something that I could probably afford. Something that won't be too far away from the premises of the job that I should get given when all my paperwork gets sorted out. So yeah, no, it's gonna be a lot of work to do to get through, but you know, I'm excited for it. I'm really excited to have my own space. I'm excited to have this job. There's gonna be a bit extra pennies in my pocket. I want to get into my own place and start doing what I need to do to find my peace amongst the hectic nature that is life, and also at the same time the complete mundaneness of it all. The older you get, I'm sure like many older people that have gone through all this would be looking at me and be like, it's really fucking fine, like you're just living. And I'm just sort of here panicking and trying to keep up, and it's just like, I know I don't necessarily have to keep up the way that I do, but at the same time, if I don't, like, I just get real paranoid about it. So yeah, but like I said, I'm gonna get my shit together one day. I'll get over it. Alright, well, that's the update. I might be going into a new place soon, and